What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me,
Phase 1 Nutrition, PREPHASE, REMIX.
REMIX, people, REMIX. This is not the PHASE K.O. version that I reviewed here a couple of months ago. I'm going to take you through the label of this thing. This is a very different formula. Then I'm going to share my personal experience using this one over the last 3 weeks or so. And then, towards the end of the video, as usual on this channel, I'm going to give you my final verdict. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, I reviewed the Phase 1 Nutrition PREPHASE K.O. maybe 2 months ago, one of my favorite all-time pre-workouts. If it was reviewed on time, it would make my top list for 2020. Amazing pre-workout. And I know a lot of you people that have seen this review since I reviewed it, loved it, bought it, loved it. Great. Anyway, Phase 1 Nutrition is up to some great things, and I actually have their fat burner Lean Phase, I think it's called. I think it's called Lean Phase. I'm gonna start trying it very soon, maybe even today. By the way, if you're new here, this is what we do. We review all kinds of supplements and Steam Junkie pre-workouts and Steam Junkie fat burners and protein powders. Honest, unbiased freaking reviews. If this is what you care about, you should subscribe. If you only want sponsored reviews, don't subscribe. Actually, move to another channel. There's enough of them. Anyway, so PREPHASE REMIX. So K.O. was more of a Steam Junkie pre-workout, and it was targeted at Steam Junkie. The PREPHASE REMIX is more of these pre-workouts I suppose you're supposed to be able to use every day. Plus, not necessarily if you just like super high stims, you're just looking for a pre-workout that will be productive. Anyway, I really thought that PREPHASE was very productive, K.O., but I'm a Steam Junkie. Anyway, as far as the label here, so this is a semi-proprietary blend, and actually when you look at the ingredients, it does remind me of a lot of these super effective pre-workouts that I reviewed lately. So Superhuman Supreme by Alpha Lion, PREPHASE Labs, Hypermax, it wasn't lately, but very efficient. Metabolic Nutrition, ESP Extreme. There's a bunch. Mad Titan, I just reviewed it recently. I'm going to link to some of these reviews below so you can check them out. Or just look around the channel, actually. It's going to be more effective. Anyway, 1 scoop, 15.4 grams, 25 servings per tub. So let's talk about the pump formula. So the pump formula has L-citrulline at 7 grams, 2:1 ratio. So that's a good amount for L-citrulline. That's going to help you with NO production. And then you also have S7 at 100 milligrams. So S7, there's some, I mean, the company who makes S7 has some research behind it. I had very mixed impact or feeling with S7. Like, I'm not sure it is all what it's supposed to be. But anyway, beta-alanine at 3 grams, 3.2 grams. So beta-alanine tingling, and theoretically is going to help you with the muscle power output and endurance, but you really need to take it every day and you need to saturate on it. So really tingling, but we love the tingling. The pre-workout tingling is a very important part, at least for me. We always say here on the channel, if you don't like the tingling, you're not a friend of mine. By the way, give a like to this video if you like tingling. Yeah. Beta-anhydrous 2 grams, so that's going to help you muscle protein synthesis and power output. And then what else do we have here? So then we come into this proprietary blend. So the pump formula is relatively simple. The power output formula is okay. Then we come to this 875 milligrams of the stimulant and focus package. We have caffeine, which is the first one. Then we have arrhea-genesis. So that's a good combination. Arrhea-genesis, caffeine. If it's a good form of arrhea-genesis, you're going to get that mood elevation and focus. Just a good ingredient. L-theanine, I don't like it. I actually don't like the fact that L-theanine even comes before Infinergy, because usually that, I think L-theanine was created or started finding itself in pre-workouts because someone at some point decided it's going to prevent a crash from high stimulant pre-workouts. I had a lot of high stimulant pre-workouts that didn't have L-theanine, and I didn't get any crash, so I think it's a broader problem than just the L-theanine. And then the second thing is, if you put a lot of L-theanine, then it really reduces the effect. L-theanine is a sedative almost. It's not supposed to find itself in a pre-workout. If I do see it in a pre-workout, I like to see a 1:3, 1:4 ratio rather than, I don't know what's in here, but my guess is it's 1:2 based on where it is on the ingredient panel. Infinergy, which is, it's a form of caffeine, 75% yield, but it's going to help you with a prolonged effect of caffeine. Okay, NMT, that's a great ingredient. Then we have cocoa extract, And that's it, basically, people. That's it. Theobroma. So that's it. It's very much, if you look at the Superhuman Supreme by Alpha Lion, obviously I don't know the quantities, but it very much reminds me of that. Actually, based on the order, it even reminds me of that. Anyway, there's a bunch of these around, and I think people are trying to create these pre-workouts that are DMHA or DM free, like the PREPHASE. That's where they sort of go to. Infinergy, caffeine, Infinergy, and Araya, Genesis. Sometimes they add more focus ingredients like L-tyrosine, alpha GPC, and a couple of others, Lion's Mane, which is not here, by the way. Okay, people, labels are just freaking labels. We say that on the channel all the time. Labels are just labels because there's no scientific research that says what's going to happen when you mix all of this. There's no scientific research that says what's going to happen when you mix them in this specific quantities. You don't know the source of the ingredients, so it might be low quality ingredients. Labels are just freaking labels. If you're one of these boys or girls that gets excited by a label, then I suggest you chill the fuck down, because labels are just labels. That's why, in pre-workout specifically, we say the experience is what matters. Let's go into the experience. I like the packaging, by the way. That is a cool-ass packaging. All red and kinds of things. Anyway, the flavor is Big Rings. It's actually a very good flavor. You know, we don't give a shit about pre-workout flavor. It's a sort of a peach type thing. Really liked it, actually. You know, flavors in a pre-workout, definitely a high steam pre-workout. As long as it's not disgusting, it's fine. This is definitely not disgusting. It's actually very good. You're gonna like it. Let's go. Okay, people, as far as the actual experience. So, let me start and say, this is not PREPHASE K.O. This actually doesn't even feel like it's in the same family. It's obviously the same brand, but it's not the same, right? KO, and I think that's exactly what the company was trying to do. They were trying to create a different segment of pre-workout. Does this live up to the sort of category of the Superhuman Supreme and the others that I mentioned that are can't miss pre-workouts that you can take every day without feeling that you got really hurt? Really hurt, that it hits you really hard. Just an arms day, fucking arms day, not every day squat, deadlift, or whatever you guys are doing, so you need that high steam feeling in the mood and burn your adrenal gland and your ass and everything. So this falls exactly into that category. So this feels very similar to Mad Titan that I reviewed here, to Superhuman Supreme, to the bunch of others that are, if this is a pre-workout you're gonna like it. You're gonna get in the zone, you're gonna feel productive. It's a very good energy kick. It doesn't last for too long. So what I mean by that doesn't last for too long, not during a workout. It's gonna definitely take you through the workout for 2-3 hours. It doesn't have that prolonged effect of these pre-workouts that you take and you feel them 4 or 5 hours later, like PREPHASE. Actually, PREPHASE, I'm gonna link to that fucking review below. PREPHASE K.O. That shit got me going for like 6-7 hours. I was flying. I'm still taking PREPHASE in the morning when I know I need 4 or 5 more hours of mood elevation going. PREPHASE, shit, PREPHASE was the best ever in that. So this is not that. This is gonna taper off after your workout. It's gonna taper off. You're gonna feel it for an hour, 2 hours later, it's gonna taper off. So that's actually very good for, let's say, evening workouts. I wouldn't take PREPHASE in an evening workout. Oh my God, you're gonna stay awake forever. Unless you plan some night activity, if you know what I mean. But this one you can take in the evening. So during the workout, you're gonna get a good burst of energy, very much focused, not a lot of mood elevation. The pump, they're good. They're apparent and they're there. You're gonna get focus, you're gonna get energy kick for 2-3 hours. You're gonna feel the tingling. Tingling is very apparent and it comes and it hits you really fast. If you're buying a phase 1 nutrition product, you like what the company is doing, you like the approach, you like the brand, then I would get two. I would get both. I would get KO, and KO is this thing which you keep to special occasions or heavy days or whenever you need a serious kick in the butt, and you can use REMIX on the other days just in order to keep your body actually not super used to these high steams, because you're going to burn yourself down and then you're not going to feel anything, and that's not a lot of fun. So you could definitely cycle KO with PREPHASE REMIX. Just an overall very good experience on par with the ones that I mentioned as far as an entry-level steam junkies. Listen, people, as far as you can find it wherever they're selling phase 1 nutrition products. I'm going to link below to the page on Fitness D News. We don't sell anything. We just help you find the best prices from all over the web so you can save money. Listen, people, if this review of the phase 1 nutrition remix, PREPHASE REMIX, was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We give you our honest, Unbiased freaking opinion.